Ủa? Ai ơi, đi bóng ai chịu tiếng bắt đầu
vô dưới cùng đó nha.
Đây cái xe em mình đây nó sao nào em
Sân nào có đất quá. Tới sân là Toyota đó má.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to invite Becky, who's joined me to offer his expertise. Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in the stadium after hit by it too. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here. Well, the atmosphere Peter certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can. We hope the players will oblige on that.
Thì lúc ca một con cả đủ quá. Trung đâu có chắc ăn, còn ba đâu có chắc ăn. Má nè, lượt đầu là Trung quèo ba tua rồi lên đâu. Hai lọ rồi.
ôi bác em hôm qua lấy sao mà hôm qua nó kiện rồi
Mẹ má, lạnh quá. Hai xị phải không? Một xị đó. Rồi, nãy chốt rồi. Nãy mới xong. Cái lồn que gì á. Hai xị không? Hai xị đi. Hai. Không được, anh em mình đã hai xưa giờ rồi, một không có sát khí. Hai à. Sao mày hai người ăn, anh không tính em là auto thua, hai người kia chưa chắc ăn. Em là đã auto thua rồi, hai người kia chưa chắc ăn, anh mới tính vậy. Mày uống sao rồi tính sao đi. Vô.
Hai xì này uống sao tiếp.
Vô hai xì. Má làm như là ăn gì á. Chắc quá trời. Kèo 4 sao thì sao có được. Kéo tin là anh dám chấp tính cùi 1 sao. Má sẵn. Cùi tính cùi đá hơn em. Trời ơi đợi cho banh tiền. Mẹ mày. Nói giờ chết tao.
Gabriel. Out to the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Eze.
4-0 luôn hả trường? 4-0 luôn hả? Đầu mới em bao giờ 4-0.
Là lệnh chưa? Bú chưa?
Cái đó 1 mà 1-0 giờ nói 4-0.
Ý là bú rồi đúng không?
Bú rồi đó luôn vui quá.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And here's Havertz. Eze.
Một trái.
Hay quá.
Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped.
Đâu, anh lựa quýnh banh rồi, nó bảo anh nó gọi hồn rồi.
Zubimendi takes control of enemies on the move. Eze. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution. There's plenty of time to wait for some attacking progress.
Một trái.
Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done. That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that plays is ready to go 99 times out of 100. The keeper's not getting there. So we have the first goal. Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moments. And that's down to simple miscalculation. No more, no less. That is great defending, so alert. That's a super give and go. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Odegaard! It's a goal!
Odegaard! Martin Odegaard!
Christ! Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Just so calm.
Đây lời cho anh được ba ơi, lời cho anh của Trung á.
To fashion a fine finish. Such a well-worked finish. Looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that. Arsenal at the equaliser, and we're all square. Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Calafiori. Nicely aimed pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. 30 minutes gone.
Điều cho bằng bóng trái dữ vậy.
Rice. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here. Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. Havertz. And it's Pepe. And here's Havertz. Timber.
Lòng.
This looks promising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rice. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Rồi phá nguyên con luôn hả?
Havertz. Rice. Looking to play him in. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Encouraged the pass.
Trời ơi!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Sợ không? Anh thấy Dung sợ chưa là sao? Odegaard chỉ bạch chán vậy. Trời ơi, mà
that's a good run down the left. Subimendi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Calafiori. The most accurate pass.
hết giờ rồi, banh cuối rồi. Rồi. Hoàn thành nhiệm vụ hiệp 1. Em tắt xì mát xếp nữa nha. Đừng nói em đá xì mát xếp à.
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the
Chạy
already
chạy
underway.
khuyến mãi thôi, khuyến mãi kìa.
Arsenal
Trời ơi.
Má mày ẩu nó Điệp ơi.
If to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Calafiori gets a foot in here. Havertz gets a good foot in there. He's felt that, hasn't he? Threads one in. Oh, he's onto this.
Trời ơi, má đúng là trung vệ chậm quá.
Able to make it happen for all his good intentions. There's a sharp little ball here.
Đi đâu? Ơi, hụt rồi.
That's an excellent interception. Ødegaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He has found the way through. Shot a goal!
No.
That's for a goal! Really is a finish of the highest order.
Duran Timber. Được không? Ý là anh thấy anh sợ em cho anh quyết.
Wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, where you've got to take your hat off.
Một ba cho phép một ba thua á. Nói chứ đá đàng hoàng nha, thụ má bị gỡ giờ.
They've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Havertz, full steam.
Em chỉ là độ má cầu thủ highlight thôi. Lâu lâu em làm được cái à.
Sending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Ødegaard going full steam down the flank.
Thì anh đá đừng có quan tâm đến kia, anh cứ đá tốt nhiệm vụ của anh thôi. Giống như mình nên đá solo thôi. Kệ tụi nó thắng thua kệ tụi nó. Tí nữa ví dụ team mình có thua nó không có đổ thừa được mình, hiểu không?
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Sao buộc được? Quề cũng được chứ có gì đâu buộc. Sao to? Vừa vô trận áp lực buộc phải thắng rồi nó khó đá lắm, hiểu không?
Knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And that interception was most necessary.
Hai trường con đã hay á.
So good from him.
So good persistent defending here. Rice.
Đi đâu?
Passes short and sharp. Ødegaard.
Chết biết rồi.
How can he reach it?
Victor vô!
He is through here.
Trời ơi, nó không lấn lên được. Má cái gì đã đánh đầu ơi ghê. Quên nữa.
Cái nhỏ nó giặt luôn bên thì không nổi.
Lột vô cái đấy nó cao mà đéo bước đâu. Đây.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly.
Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot!
Trời ơi, cái đồng còn nguyên.
Collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Đừng có cho nó đâm nhau ba ơi, giữ trận quề đi. Đồng đội phải ức xéo nhớ. Chết tàu. Quá bien, Jesus.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Number 8. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Rice. Number 33. Calafiori. Number 29.
And it's been taken short. He's gone backward here. Goes for a shot! It's loose. Who's going to get it?
Lại đầu mẹ gì vậy? Đâu, lực cũng nhẹ mày.
Things might change.
Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go. It's Gabriel Jesus!
Now he's off and running. He's had it taken off him. Very long, still up to him there.
Má mày đá bài quá vậy.
It's going to be all about game management from here.
Mikel Merino making progress on the right side. I think we're just about done here.
Ở ngoài quá.
And he was quick to react.
Ý cái lồn má mày ẩu như vậy.
Oh, not quite.
Chết tao rồi ba ơi.
The end.
Ăn chưa?
They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
Mày ơi, cố lắm.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way
Martin Odegaard,
to turn this around.
MVP.
Seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Đá Arsenal, đá Arsenal hay đá thằng khác? Khác không?
Tại sao không được đá trận mà đá 69 phút là ai không được?
Má ăn 1-3 luôn trời, đủ má này ghê dữ người ta. Chết tao rồi. Má đá ăn 1-3 luôn trời. Bắt xa luôn hả? Má từ từ nha. Bắt xa nhanh lắm á. Có nên đổi đội không ta?
Anh có cái gì?
Lồn má bắt xa lồn Gia Man nhanh lắm.
Đi đâu đấy mà đâu? Gì đó?
Lượt này Dương nó bú 1-3 rồi. Dương bú 1-3, Trường bú điệp rồi, đậu má lỏ rồi. Ba đánh thủ về với Dương nha.
Quyết làm có tự nhiên á.
Đã solo chắc tôi nửa sao đó ba, ban không ban Real luôn á.
Mày ơi. Năm. Một cái. Cảm ơn. Để xong rồi.
Một đều. Trận này ăn thì Eric dẫn 2-1. Ăn đâu mà ăn cái lồn quá nè. Em đá trước nha, có gì biết tỷ số hay trận em cho dễ đó.
Ở đây đúng rồi.
Hai cha con này chắc cú như nhau vậy.
Chị cho rồi đó. Tự nhiên chị cho rồi đó.
I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beckley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter. Thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is fully up for it. Let's see if we get a It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high
Không
caliber
vô,
meeting.
vô đi, tao mày đá trước đi, trận này đâu quan trọng đâu.
But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a
Kệ đi, tao gấp
and
thua.
this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic.
Ăn sư phụ tao luôn ta, chết tao.
No harm to the energy levels and the
Rồi sao ta đấu pháp cái này là đá gì ta?
the style of contest.
Không khéo.
Cái đá trong nhiều. Em đá bên trong nhiều.
Không thì
Chứ đá 50 là sao? Là sao? Anh Trường theo bên nào? Trường hả? Hỏi lại cho chắc nha má.
hỏi đâu. Nãy bắt Dương đâu nhận đâu. Chung được theo gì?
Anh Trường theo em hả? Trường đi bụi. Buộc phải đá cho Trường đi bụi rồi. Thôi tập trung nha, vô.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with
Để ở ngoài đi, tí em lấy anh.
switch play.
Cảm ơn
He's
anh.
got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Sado, Pedri, and it's Erdogan.
Such good technique.
Mày đỡ giùm tao. 1-0.
Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Tập trung. Đừng có để nó dụ.
The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So a breakthrough already. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bumps him off in and wins back the ball. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Zubimendi, distributed tidily. He slings it
Ôi,
in.
cái tạt nhẹ vậy.
And a reprieve for the time being. He's in a great position here. Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Could move up a gear here. Casado. And it's Pedri. Casado. Lewandowski.
Quá, cái bàn thủ dở ghê luôn, nó lùi sâu quá.
And the danger is
Dở quá, để nguyên khoảng trống cho người ta khai thác luôn.
nicely intercepted. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rice. And now the breakaway.
Sao không đá thẳng lên? Ừ.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Rashford. Rashford. Lewandowski.
Chết tao. À, bị gỡ rồi.
Dương thoải mái đi.
Well, you have to credit
Thủ dở quá.
they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be...
And a chance!
Trời ơi, nhưng mà nó xuất ra ngoài chưa?
For a moment, time stood still.
He's a
Biết thì
little
nói
bit
thì
uses the
vô
ball
mà được.
usually.
Nè heo ba, chưa được nửa cây nữa má. Lồn hai vết này sút chân phải như con cặc vậy á.
Almost half an hour in now. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Subinelli. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Này,
Saliba.
anh thấy động tác đó không ạ?
Whistles down, that's foul.
I'm do
Just
nothing.
confirmed that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Calafiori. Pass somewhat off target. Dani Olmo. Koundé. Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted. It's gone, that's a foul.
Một cái bán đập.
Big trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Thì quét vui thôi. Đầy đủ luôn
I
á.
think that's offside.
Ủa,
Yes, it is.
3 miệng đúng không? Cái lần có nước ngoài nữa qua Campuchia đó.
Ødegaard. He's under a lot of pressure there. Timber drives forward on the overlap. That is lovely. Timber. He's cut it out. Pedri. Dani Olmo. De Jong. He's looking wide, and he has been fouled there. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Rice. It's a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness.
Trời ơi, đừng có tặng quà cho anh với cưng.
Now it's Rashford. It's a really well measured ball.
Cái gì mà cứ rớt rớt hoài vậy không thấy này.
Too well cut out. Marches around. Timber. Great vision. Ødegaard. Oh, he's defended.
Chuyện rồi mà.
Those tricky feet. Now it's Lewandowski. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. It's a really interesting game. They at half-time at 1-1.
Thế là, ý là mày nói là nãy giờ mày chấp tay tao đúng không? Thôi không sao nhau, ba đá từ từ thôi, què cũng được, đá BO mà.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances.
Đáng què hết
They
á.
haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. Rashford really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Thọt cái chân vô.
He was being very closely marshalled.
Rashford charging forward with all of his feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dani Olmo. Barcelona looking to pass
hay rồi.
their way through. Rice. Saliba tries to pass it through. Timber providing an outlet on that flank. And they're back on the ball again. Ødegaard touches it back. And here's Ødegaard. Is there any support? He might not need it. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back.
Ủa lên goal.
And that means just one thing, I
Ít
suppose.
khí rồi.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Thoải mái.
xử lý ok, nhưng mà xử lý ok này, coi này, xử lý ok này, nhưng mà xử lý ok không? Ý là nó kêu giống như còi phục cái đầu
Má xấu tính cái trời.
té nó còi luôn,
Không được.
thì em quá.
Mình phải coi để mình học hỏi, mình rút kinh nghiệm lần sau, hiểu không? Mình mọi người mình phải có chí tiến thủ. Mình không có được giận dỗi, mình đạp đạp gì đó, đúng không? Mình học ai đến không lại chi. Ủa, đang anh ba gửi quà đúng không? Rồi em thủ luôn á.
Rashford, nicely spread. So we've reached the hour mark. Substitutions taking place. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
They want to make the most of this turnover. Subimendi played out to the right.
Ngu kìa.
Casado, or good read. And here's Havertz. Saka. Oh, sweet feet. Gabriel.
Cái ghê quá vậy trường á, đủ má.
Raya.
Cái dí kìa đủ. Cái dí thì ghê thiệt.
Saliba. Kunde. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space is behind.
Anh Pháp được rõ.
Driving forward. It's a loose ball.
Là phải chọn được phải đó.
Gavi. Casado. And Balde. Pedri. Barcelona finding their passes. And he's there to belt it away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And it's Gavi. That a foul? Yes.
Đây người bạn ơi, đậu má, tôi hết khí rồi. Gì vậy?
Trộn ơi, đập không có ra trộn.
Cái lồn.
Gabriel has been
Rồi hết rồi hả?
for that earlier incident.
Oh, look, Peter, he hasn't learned his lesson. We can't say he wasn't warned.
Thôi đang quệ không sao nha, đừng có nhầm lên nha. Đừng gấp, đừng gấp. Quệ vẫn lợi thế.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Number 29.
Cà trâu.
Number 12. Coming on the field. White clears. Number 23. And they've got a throw. Number 9. Gabriel Jesus. Number 4. White. Substitution pass, but can he get there?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Arsenal need to make something happen here. Still anyone's game this. One moment could decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That is not that way.
Rashford.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gì vậy?
As confirmed by the referee. White looking to play him in.
Trời ơi, chuyện cho anh đột
And that is an easy lane for the keeper. And low block has pretty much done it. Merino, Saka in acres of space out wide. Well, there's the clearance. Well, I think many on that pitch were
Hai
ready
trận 1-0.
for the whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Quick reminder today to please
So a big breather and then extra time.
anything inappropriate will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Thôi, cười đi.
Cái trận này tao xin thua 2 trái được không? Đá có sai đá được khác. Đá có sai đá được khác. Khác không? Hai bên kia ăn nha, trận này thua rồi đó. Cái này leader của team 2, của team bạn rồi, em không ăn được lần này đâu. Cặp què cũng đéo được thế chứ. Ê, quên.
Không sao.
Quên. Quá như một thói quen.
Cố lên chừng con ơi.
Hai trái rồi nha.
Không được ăn nhiều đâu. Có ăn nhiều anh đủ có 3 trái thôi.
Thôi 2 trái thôi.
3.
Thôi 2 đi.
3.
2 thôi.
3.
Thôi 2. 2 trái nữa nha, độ quá nhiều giận á.
Em bây giờ team em cần em đúng không?
2 thôi.
Này kia.
Được.
Anh nỉ 3 nếu cho.
Sáng giờ tao lỏ nhiều lắm rồi, 2 thôi.
Lỏ thì ai cũng lỏ thôi.
Nãy mới ăn luật xung quyết xong rồi.
Anh không tính kèo trước hả?
Kèo nào?
Với kèo.
Làm gì có kèo nào? 2 thôi nha.
Ok, ăn thôi, được rồi. Anh nghĩ đây.
Nghĩ luôn.
Ok.
Cầu nó sút không á, sút rồi nó cầu.
Má bây giờ chung vẻ Arsenal.
Lên sút cái lượt thêm sút á.
Thầy vợ đá điếm lắm.
Đá điếm.
Bây giờ được không?
3 giờ 15.
To those who have joined us all here on a
3 giờ 15. 3 giờ 5 rồi 3 giờ 7.
fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
2 trận 1-0.
Peter Drury and
Từ từ. Mua con quạt nữa. Mới đó.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice.
Sĩ á, hồi lúc em hỏi là 1,3 triệu, xong rồi lúc em chốt mua bán 1,4 triệu, lời 100.000. Anh biết sao lên không?
Đậu quá! Sao trái mà!
Cái kho nhôm bị đánh bom đó, cái nhà máy nhôm trung tâm của thế giới đó, mấy cái đồ điện tử nó lên hết á. Vô.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here? Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed. Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Anh nếu cái mục đích chuyện đó thì bấm ở giữa nè, bấm giữa vô cái đấy đánh đầu nè. Đá phím nhiều khi nó đủ ra hết cái góc mà mình muốn.
The pass is intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for a runner.
Mẹ cái cầu bình thường á đấy, mày câu nó thấy thì sống mất nè. ai dạng không cái
Gabriel.
Sư phụ.
đậu mấy con thường cái con biến lực chỉ xíu à để nó
That's the end of
bẻ
that.
ngược.
Odegaard. We expect
Trời
a better
ơi, chết tao.
Zubimendi. Fair to say, I think a cautious start for both teams. Has a shot.
Trời ơi.
Hit the upright.
Ây da, con đĩ mẹ đó. Hên bi, hên bi.
We're talking fine margins.
Má
Very
tôi hai bên nổ cùng lúc như chứ. Hên bi rồi bạn ơi.
Odegaard. Calafiori. That's really well manoeuvred. So what can they make of this? Now this could be a chance. And it's Odegaard. Oh, that's a fine interception. Zubimendi.
Cái lồn.
Now there was an element of promise in
Thì
the
đó
They did very little with
kêu
it.
họ cho
Rice. Rice. He's got for goal. And for sure, that's one of his best.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Tiền bét chứ không phải trường bắn đâu rồi, Dương bắn thì dữ rồi Dương.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. An instinctive delivery. Odegaard gets it clear.
Hay trời.
Rồi, chụp cái banh kìa.
A very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that.
Mày hả Dương? Trời ơi.
Oh, no short.
Cố lên anh chơi cứ đâu anh phải anh đó, em banh anh đó.
Opportunity to run with the ball when the
Ông ba cầm què đi nha.
positive thing.
Để chung gánh cho em. Lý do nhiệm vụ cầm què luật sư với ông ba quá đơn giản.
Can he get it through? Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Let's a look, place it forward. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Odegaard. And it's Rice. Calafiori. Have beautifully policed that midfield.
Con nhau luật sư ơi.
Đẹp luôn rồi đó, ba cầm què là thắng chắc.
15 minutes till half.
Nãy Dương nó hứa em rồi, nó chỉ ăn em 2 trái thôi. Ở giữ lời nha độ má, đó là khí chất của một người quân nhân hiểu không? Không được nuốt lời.
Ý đồ cắt khí độ tù hình.
no.
Chosen to go back.
Em tí mà tắt đá cái gì vậy?
He had to go backwards.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And now they can clear their lines. And that's been one straight back. Gabriel. And it's Zubimendi. Now Odegaard. And here's Havertz. Over to the left. Great vision. Saliba.
Anh chỉ có vuông thôi, anh chỉ có xài một nút vuông thôi Dương ơi.
Sát.
Không có xài gì.
To được rồi, đừng có xài to.
Đúng rồi, không có xài gì hết trơn.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score. This would sure be a good time.
Hay vô. Ôi ôi, má hên. Má làm xử lý hay á.
Someone's doing his job.
Còn bây giờ nó chụp phạt chỗ này nè.
Hầu cái gì? Go, ok.
Sudden chance to counter. Oh, strongly challenged there. Looking for options for movement. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Spirited to say the least.
Thằng lồn đi chứ bắt đầu quá cái chuyện gì.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Calafiori. And it's Odegaard.
Timber. And it's Rice. Cross needs to be good.
Hay dữ Dương.
Thầy ơi con đẩy mẹ đó.
Đâu má cho bạn nó hay á. Lâu quá mình bắt mấy đường xà rồi.
Em ơi hay rồi. Đấy giờ cảm giác em từ đây rồi cái dài.
Ở trong cuối tay cầm nó qua cầm tay cầm một pha đá dòng. Trời ơi. Đừng có ẩu Điệp ơi.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Trời cái đâu mày vậy?
Nicely weighted ball. Here's found a way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Now, can they get it away? Saliba. Havertz, well seen, saw that coming. That was well played, well stopped. It's made its way to him. Calafiori gets into some space. And he's there to clear it. Rolls it backwards. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass.
Đủ má tao biết đấy mà.
And that has been cleared.
Lộn đấy ra này.
Oh, shooting chance!
Chờ xong suốt, đi trái.
Lúc đó em được phút trên đấy nhưng mà hướng đó là vậy á. Đổi được.
Chuyện chờ suốt Zalo rồi đi trái.
Timber.
Chứ là nó nhìn phải thì nó xuống dưới.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Đi hốt được nha đấy.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietly win down there.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And still, we await the first breakthrough.
Oh, sweet feet.
Try finish! And the ball's come loose here.
Một trái đâu má, 4 trái lâu rồi. Cái đó là
Trái kéo được rồi.
có nhà cái này tiền đạo này.
Đâu không? Đâu có phi sai vô á.
Thì để anh tập cái tay.
Nên cố em ơi, chút gì em cố.
Mosquera attempts a clearance. It's a good look at he gets.
Trời ơi đủ má mày à. Trái đó là chịu rồi. Ý mẹ nó.
Huge goal.
Well, you can
Đồ
see
cao
how
quá.
it is to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and are rightly pumped and ready to go again. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this. So well played, Peter.
Má đi mà hay quá là.
Made it clear.
Ngay đầu vô cái đấy từ độ má chịu.
So we have the first goal. Looking out tonight, let's go on, but this game is far from
Thì
unsolved.
mình thua mà anh cầu gì thua gì kỳ vậy?
And here's Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus.
luôn hay lắm cô này
That could have been. Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Trời gì cái anh kìa.
Eze. Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Knocks it into space. He's well positioned here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it.
Ơi,
Other than that,
Dừng đá luôn.
Arsenal needed that.
Ông mời.
They really needed it. Yeah, they showed vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have still little concerns. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. He did well there, held his own enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Nguyện rồi.
Play here. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. White and Gabriel. It's an inviting looking ball there. Passing is sharp. He's made sure that's not getting through.
Chúng mà lột đó mới hấp ra ngoài.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
Yeah.
They'll have measures from here.
Lâu.
Oh, important interception. Time added on will be 2. And we're done. Quite a game, one that was always on night until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, efforts, at times effervescence, but just one goal for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment.
Di chuyển đi má, chơi gì nữa. Ủa, còn hả?
That's where we have
Anh Hoài là anh đó.
Peter Drury and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you.
Smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Vô luôn đi, đụng mấy. Không biết nó hay quá. Đá đi, thôi. Không, giúp tính xíu đây. Thế nào? Có sao lại không? Đi. Mua cho lại cái bá này mua. Cho mà đi vô kìa. Đừng có lại cái đấy. Có ta lại cái đó. Đấy đi. Đấy. Không đây, không đây, đúng rồi đây. Không đá rồi, chịu qua đi, đúng rồi, qua. Mày ơi nuôi á, mày à, ê, mẹ nó, đánh chấp, mày không mày, mày chọn sao không, mày gì ta, đánh cấp ra, thì mày đánh cấp.
Arsenal hay đá đội nào?
Má thì mày đánh cấp đó, thì mày đánh cấp đó.
Arsenal luôn đúng không? Con gà này em làm được, nhưng mà anh phải ăn đấy, lượt này em không ăn được đâu đó nha. Hồi nãy em đâm luật sư á, cứ xong rồi luật sư qua kiếm anh đó, giờ để em đâm lại nè. Chỉnh tay rồi đi nha.
Xong ra ngoài. Gì không? Hay vậy? Em muốn không?
Má thua thằng Dương cho đến đầu trời.
Không biết.
Má đến đầu nó hay á.
Ai cả không?
Má gồng với nó nguyên trận luôn, tôi đến đầu. Mẹ tập ghê.
Đến đầu. Đâu phải
Ai đứt đã ghê rồi. Tỷ mẹ chắc. Chắc người mà ăn luôn kìa. Má đã điếm rồi là. Hồi nãy kêu nặng quá đâu có tị ra đâu phải không?
Sao kìa? Anh đứt mang kèo này là anh đặt luôn á.
Đâu, hồi nãy nó kêu nặng quá đâu có sợ.
Picturesque from here.
Nãy nó đâu nặng em, nó kêu
All the
nặng quá.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Vô.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley. Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley. Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal? This guy, Declan Rice, is a player. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down and that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him.
In with the challenge.
Ngu như con cu vậy á.
It's the sort of
Có màu
situation that we'll
đòn.
capitalize on now. beyond the
Chuyền cái lồn
defence.
má mày.
And it's Rice. And here's Trossard. Look at the space here.
Trời ơi, banh đâu?
Good read, needed to be cleared without complication. Calafiori. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Như vậy.
Rice. It's run loose here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Mosquera did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. The most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. They've got to make this nice and quick. Havertz picks it up out wide.
Trời ơi, đó, bấm vô mà nó đéo ra đó. Đâu?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for him. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game has just drifted.
Timber. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Subimendi. Nice interception.
Có lần chạy cái đầu quá, nhà bỏ cái này.
Subimendi. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Face to face, and he shoots!
Có một nha.
Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Mày chạy cái đầu má nó bay vòng kìa. Ủa con nhìn dưới cái trái má đi phòng tôi dọc như ba trái.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Merino. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Chạy.
And they can counter here. Oh, that's clever. Luck with that dink over the top. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. It turned out that that was not the case. Saliba gets the interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Havertz. And it's Erdogan. Timber. He's on it, can he get away? Saliba tries to defend.
Suốt là nghỉ.
Can he score a counter here?
Chung kết cả hai hả?
To react.
Trời ơi, đổ mát đổ hơn dưới trời.
Calafiori. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movement.
Hay. Đá chậm chậm thôi nha ba ơi.
Snuffed out the danger.
Hai mình què luôn thôi. Hai mình què luôn để chúng làm.
Trossard.
Hay.
Big chance.
Xui. Má xử lý cho bằng này mà suốt xui.
Confidence there.
Trossard clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rice plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Havertz. Zubimendi. For Rice. And that's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the half-time whistle goes. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Arsenal really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Hostilities have
Ngu dữ vậy mày. Đậu má tiền đạo mục tiêu gì chạy chỗ như cắt.
Although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now who's going to be first to this? Deftly away. Zubimendi spread out to the left. And he's gone backward here. Rice.
Đéo xuyên luôn rồi.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Rice. Takes a shot.
Có một cái rồi. Đánh lên gạo.
Finish of the highest order. A 2-0 lead, and they're firmly in control. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible, he got so much power with so little.
Nãy đi bạn có thấy nó gồng cái chân đúng lâu luôn á, cái lòng má nó tưởng đâu bị căng thiệt rồi chứ. Gồng gì mà nó gồng lâu dữ. Vô.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's there to retrieve it. Saliba. And here's Havertz. Saliba gets it clear.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Zubimendi.
Chết tao.
Foul. Yes, the referee's given it. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Chạy đéo kịp lồn này.
Gabriel. And it's Rice. Knocks it into space. Rice. Zubimendi. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that is put paid to that. Arsenal can breathe again.
Ấy đừng.
Well, I think they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And Zubimendi. Merino. Zubimendi. Calafiori.
Trời ơi, đứng nó luôn kìa. Cái thằng lồn này.
Jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's a sharp pass. Well, nicely intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mày.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge. The referee's let it go. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
tiền không quá là thế là mình bấm chứ
Cái tay lộn hiểu không? Tay lộn là tay lộn hay tay móc lộn? Đề xuất hay Martinelli?
điều số
Hai thằng giống nhau tiếp play forward. Rồi đá thoải mái điều ba. Con gà luật sư này em lo được. Má nghĩ sao mà luật sư dám chấp tính cùi một sao trời. Má đéo hiểu nổi kèo đó luôn á. Một sao, chấp một sao mà đá mỗi được một lần đó má. Thì tính cùi ăn chung kết. Ý là tính cùi là đủ má đá vì thế thua không à. Chung kết ăn hơn á. Mà ý là mỗi đội một lần thì quà bỏ đội tới chung kết độ á, luật sư có còn nào đâu. Hôm qua luật sư hết đội đó đá thôi chứ.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Eze! Eliminated channel Eze! Cái ok đấy. Thì giữ cái con cặc.
Now he's off and running. Well, that's well done, really robust.
rồi là cuối không tao thời gian đây nó có mốt à
Rồi có lên.
Just about into the home straight. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Saka.
Trời ơi chuyện dây suốt kìa khùng ơi.
Chance here to counter.
Bị nôn nóng á.
Saka. He can never be sure of runners in the space.
Thấy bị bên kia bị đâm xong anh đô á.
Is filled. Good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Qua mày.
Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was good. The execution of it not quite so.
là cuối đi mà
Teammates are really annoyed with that. They're right to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mà tìm mà. Ồ ba. Cho con gánh mẹ một lần. Bây giờ là mình chỉ có quề thôi chứ mình đâu thua. Đúng không? Không được buộc ăn rồi, ý là vậy đó, ý là 5 trận 50. Không 5 trận giờ cũng phải 60 rồi.
không thua là ví dụ mình quay là
Mỗi thằng 30, mỗi thằng 30. Không được, lần này mình quề là mình ăn rồi. Đúng rồi. Cầm
ăn luôn chưa qua đi không
quên anh tưởng anh mấy hai. Nãy giờ thua đúng dương cho đến đầu ổ má tức thiệt. Sao đã tìm khác má ơi, đậu má chẳng qua là tim má ngồi cái bên mấy bên này, mấy bên này bị đâm rồi má nhồng lên chịu chứ.
đó bây giờ đã tiền thua không không bao giờ đã tiền không ba mà chứ đâu mua không bà chứ đâu mua tao không chờ liên tục
Đậu thì đó qua mất được qua hay làm giấy qua
Bên đấy kìa.
Anh Trịnh cũng chẳng thường.
dạ
Ủa mình quách mấy là mấy 1 hay mấy 2? Tay 2 là màu đỏ đang dẫn mà. Ý là em là màu xanh hay màu đỏ? Màu xanh hả? Đủ á. Ý là sao? Ý sao ngồi bên này?
thì em tay 2 mà
Tay 2 là màu đỏ mà.
lấy đèo đá luôn
Được cái này cầm đó chứ không được, phải chỉnh lại đi.
đây bắt lô đủ á thua luôn chứ
Chuyển người vô. Nhìn anh Quang kìa, nhìn anh Quang kìa.
lấy tay của em vô rồi nó bồng lấy tay của em rồi
Bây giờ anh chuyển lại coi. Bấm chuyển lại cái tay.
bạn đi số rồi nè
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear. The noise is fervent.
Rồi đụng từ từ để thở đấy chừng. Rồi vô. Má còn dính kèo bên này rồi dính kèo trong này vô.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere.
Rồi nha.
Really looking forward to
Chỉnh tay rồi chưa?
Đây.
Chỉnh tay rồi chưa?
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. They're in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here. Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally agreeing with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down a serious route, they'll still be looking.
Thở đi Trường. Bỏ ball.
Absolute joy. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. Ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that. Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's there to get it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, well played, well played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Jong. And that interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped. It was nowhere near his best. Nicely shaped ball. Off target. Looking for a shot forward. Havertz puts a cross in.
Cô chung kết mà. Kèo này rất đúng cho anh chấp nửa trái á.
cái con si một cái con si không máy rồi thì đúng rồi ai ví dụ như nãy không em đến từ con sợi á lộn nó chột
Quay đó bạn. Bạn theo team 2 không? Cho mình cho bạn gỡ.
dạ lấy bác sĩ đấy
Là sao? Rồi đưa bạn thiếu mình 3 xì các bạn. Là mày bên này hay bên này? À mày bên này mày xin hay ta chung tiền. Quên.
Lại Edit Trung Anh nè, Trung Anh trường hả?
Lâm chuột. Má cá mà để nguội sao ăn chặt. Trời ơi, má nãy giờ đánh tao trên má ơi. Gì? Ai anh Trường kìa, anh Trường.
Không giống là không
Chỉnh gì lâu cưng. Mới có hiệp 1 à. Không phải, câu giờ, nó chờ hai kết quả hai trận kia. À, nó chơi không. Nãy nó đã làm phụ vệ, bây giờ nó thấy buộc phải thắng rồi, nó dồn lên rồi. Đúng rồi. Bình hòa là bình ăn rồi nha, anh em đã từ từ thôi.
Loose now, they want to get it back. Shoots! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often. Arsenal are now luxurious goal lead. The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got what they wanted. And it's De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Defending was strong.
Trời ơi.
Now this could have the shots.
Cổng rồi. Nghĩ là nó bị tâm lý rồi. Nó có phần tâm lý rồi. Nhưng mình cái đó nãy là cái truyền sai rồi, thấy tâm lý rồi.
And it's hoisted clear.
Banh đâu? Banh đâu?
Oh, easy picking there. Now it's Rashford.
Chưa ăn đâu, tập trung vô.
Pedri. Zubimendi. Rice. And he's managed to get free. And the shot.
Má, cancel không được chơi. Cancel truyền theo hình mà đủ mẹ đó.
And here's Havertz. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped him. Lewandowski. Oh, some
Đường dương trái banh đó má.
Havertz.
Tuột gồng rồi trời ơi. Đủ má, sáng giờ lọ cả củ rồi. Đéo gồng đéo đường.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. There's a sharp little ball there. It's a promising position. Balde gets it clear. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Koundé, Araujo, and it's Koundé. It's Pedri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Gabriel deals with that comfortably.
Má lùi sâu quá để khoanh trống cho người ta phối banh hoài. Đủ má bị hoài mà đéo biết sửa trời.
Rashford, chance for a shot. That's a half decent try.
Xong rồi trận này là xong.
It's their second corner of the game.
Tự tin không?
He gets it.
Trời ơi.
Oh, it's hit the post. Decent enough try. We're talking fine margins. Very fine margins. Pedri. It's Rashford. Rashford.
Sao chửi vậy đó?
Good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Téo vô banh cuối này. Má, hiệp một mà nó gõ một trái là chết tôi á. Đập nó luôn. Trời ơi.
back on the first 45 minutes.
Bây giờ
Arsenal
thì cực què chứ đừng nói là
happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take the foot off the pedal. Keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition. Arsenal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
thầy của Basi đi tiếc cái gì nữa, đã đá cái đó phải để thằng D cho nó chất lượng chứ thằng D có 6 mấy sao đá má. Đờ Dông kéo Đờ Dông về làm DMF xong rồi bỏ Gavi vô. Đờ Dông ở trong kìa. Ừ. Má ghê. Không. Đấy là mới đầu đá 5 hậu vệ mà sao nó chuyển qua 4 hậu vệ. Vô.
That gets things going for the second half. Now to Rashford. Rashford. That's a good goal. And he was a
ai đá kèo thôi nha, không phải theo lý luôn.
Vì cái đá kèo 5 xị đi.
Có bao nhiêu ngoài hay có 2 điều trăm điều. Mấy điều đấy không?
Rice. And it's Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Havertz nó thấy mình lên cái banh đó mà nó đéo quay đầu nó chạy mà nó cứ lùi lùi trời.
Ngu luôn trái.
Đúng rồi.
Vâng mà.
Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Đi ăn cá câu giờ.
One of his teammates.
Tại vì em thấy câu giờ nó câu giờ
And quickly.
Thôi anh cũng vậy thôi, đang anh cũng câu giờ.
cái câu giờ trước cái câu giờ lại á, ăn được lại câu giờ.
Just. Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odd chance.
Má nó mình bắt bên kia mình sợ nó chèn thì nó số chịu luôn.
Off to a spectacular start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Barcelona are such an adept counter-attack. They produce something out of nothing now. A few seconds is all it takes to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive. Barcelona get themselves back into position. The manager must have given an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Timber. So 2-1 now.
Tìm là từ này buộc lại cho nó.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test. Could be trouble here. That is not problem. Mosquera moved on forwards.
Ơi, không được nha cưng.
Lột đi. Anh nói nó cho em gương ngọt như thế này đi.
Đỏ luôn hả? Có chỉnh được lại được không?
Cái lột đủ.
Rồi bán đời dông DMF mà em không chỉnh lại là em lủng nguyên cái khúc giữa luôn á. Thiệt. Đúng á, vì vị trí nào chứ vị trí đó phải chỉnh đó má. Đúng không? Thằng DMF mà. Tiền dây trụ mà. Ví dụ đó năm hậu vệ mất thằng CB cũng được nhưng mà mất DMF buộc phải chỉnh đó. Tốt.
Mở giờ thôi.
Mở giờ. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Number 10, Eze. Number 7,
The most accurate pass. And it's made its way to him. Lewandowski. He is through here. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing. This is a really front-footed approach. You know, the interest value in this game might just... Now it's Lewandowski. Passes short and sharp. Rice takes control of it and he's on the move. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right. You have
to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gavi. He's got away. And he's in on goal. Real chance.
Cái lồn quá chứ anh nó đẹp cột. Nỉ mẹ nó. Ây da. Còn nguyên cái chân dây. Bữa này cũng phải thắng luôn á chứ đâu có được về đâu. Đó.
Number 41, White. Coming on the field, number White. Number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
Goal out this, plenty of really nice passing.
Mikel Merino. Substitutions taking place.
Pass is just off target. Balde. And Rafinha. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Tries to pass it through. Crunching tackle. And it's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Spread neatly. It's skewed away. Merino. And it's Olmo. Now this could be a chance. Merino gets it away. I think we're just about done here. Balde. Just eases him off the ball. Merino. Yamal. Araujo. Pedri. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Dribbling is in here. Yamal. Well, that's an excellent interception. And he's managed to get rid. He has found the way through. Saka! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well seen, saw that coming. That's great. So good from him. And that's it. Arsenal have emerged victorious in this match. The odd goal proving I think that ability to pretty much decide everything, dictated and all how the game was going to unfold. And in the end, we weren't surprised as
Đã kịp với đây. Này, cái gì đó để con. Bây giờ đúng ra cũng sao rồi đó. Cũng sao rồi. Cũng sao lại xem ban ra phát. Cũng sao nữa. Cũng sao nữa. Thank you.
Em chịu 135 luôn em không? Cầu đặt số số lậu.
Tùy mọi người nha.
Ai chuyện nữa?
ba xài lắm xài cái hồn nói cái con ba xài ra không cái ba đi cái ba chồng nó đâu rồi cái mẹ chơi tới rồi dưới con cắt con nhớ đã là bạn ra tao hết kéo tới hành động đã tìm quá copy mà nãy đi sống rồi cũng không có lắm rồi đã tìm đi ở trong 4 nè rồi ba người này giúp em nữa sao đó ba này đó em chia là một bao nhiêu nè thấy chưa em sẽ không bạn đọc việc trước anh chở vào cả ba tuổi đúng không các em bạn tại sao không có đây không rồi lát tiền của ba rồi mày bắt cặp đi thì mình bắt điện của ba đó rồi có chỗ nó đắt lắm mình bắt điện của ba mình bắt bằng cái ăn còn chỉ có ra không đã là ban bác ăn hết còn ví dụ như tụi mình đó sẽ chết tốt em đéo rồi đã bắt ăn tại vì mình nói đến là mình nói ba rồi nhưng mà cái dạng ban cái ban cho nó bắt đó sao nó đều bên kia ba cũng tám cái ba điểm ba tìm ai làm sao thì bên mà bắt đi có ba câu nãy giờ thế là ba câu nãy giờ thì là áo mà đi nó sẽ không không phải mà có bài đó để ở đó rồi không tay có bằng tay đúng không em nói nghe em nói nghe là một cặp này là cân cặp đó thì mỗi người những ông xíu mà thôi ơi vì cái nó phát điện cái lại điện rồi một cái nó xin cái xô rồi Không có biết là biết vô với ba vô nó là thế nào có ba đứa em có lo ba không biết mà thấy là còn chúng ta thì là thấy là trình độ được ba những tân quyết rồi đúng rồi đây không thể còn ba không ba ba cái cặp giờ nó có được gì đâu ông đi bây giờ cô ăn không nha ăn qua không ạ hỏi nó số làm muốn sao nữa nửa trái chẳng có thể vô muốn sao nữa nửa trái chẳng có thể không đó là em tên hệ biết là ba rồi vô luôn đi với lại đủ quá đâu gã với gã điệp được đâu vậy
Rồi. Minh Điệp với Quyết đúng không?
đi thôi đâu ngủ tiền hay xị rồi kéo cái lông má rồi không cắt đâu chậm nghiệm đi phải hỏi anh sao được sao nghĩ nó thôi bây giờ nó nói đâu thôi sẽ mẹ nói đâu
Em với anh Trâm.
ý là anh sạch
Ý là em đã cọc với anh á.
Nguyện vậy hiểu không?
Tiền á.
Anh vẫn có nguyện vậy.
không xài cái được luôn
Quyết.
Bạn sẽ chứ lấy.
Không.
Đẹp quá
Vô qua mấy một rồi đi má. Qua mấy một rồi đi. Tôi đang ngồi với một má tao yếu để tao ngồi cho quen đi má. Má tao yếu để cho ngồi cho quen đi. Ba đi ăn Pháp vậy thôi.
nó đẹp có lên nó đẹp rồi không có là
con ăn làm sao vậy?
Là anh không hiểu, ý là em nghĩ là không có, hồi nãy giờ là em gồng hết rồi đó.
rồi tôi với cái anh xị một cái thì đều hết rồi chứ sao được rồi anh em có gì này không nó đã hay xị hay xị lại xị đều hết á
Gồng hết rồi thôi
sao rồi tự nhiên nó hay xị con cái xị sao ta thì anh đây rồi chú bạn hay xị đi cùng với giữa kệ ta trời xéo xuyên vậy đó
rồi em ra một xị.
nghe thấy tốt cả đủ nói thôi không nói à xị rồi kìa
Mình bắt dân nhỉnh hơn em đến một xíu à. Nửa nhem mà không nhem nhiều nè.
Cao quất thì lại chùm mình sợ trời. Đã hết mình với anh hết. Hai chị vô căng tay thôi kìa.
Vậy cho là thân thiện.
Bạn nghe anh Pháp hả?
Chứ sao hả? Không được thôi bạn nói đi bạn nói.
Quen nữa.
rồi
Thắng có quyền.
Tay sợi rồi.
Thôi một xì đều đây Quyết với anh đã có xì à.
Kệ anh được không? Em với lại em nút rồi.
Thôi mày đỉnh má ơi. T5 lực hơn.
Phải cho anh mà đi một thường để
Đúng rồi.
Đang lên phong độ rồi. Bây giờ để tao.
Mày hôm bữa mày nói câu gì? Phong độ là nhất thời đúng không?
Bây giờ em cho nó biết từ team nào mạnh hơn, team 2 năm tỷ
Bo năm nha. Không. Bo năm nha. Đầu má cái trận này em mà thua là em xì luôn. Số này mới luôn chưa biết đá là sao luôn. Nếu biết bài sao bắt luôn.
Joining me here, our expert, Jim Begley. Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like it. We all know about quality of our shoulders. I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get from both players and obliging. And as you can see, we've already started here. There's no flag. Havertz plays it in. Targets.
Chờ xíu đi anh ơi. Mấy này nó ồn quá, mất tập trung quá, chờ xíu đi, đợi hai bên nó chung đi. Rồi vô. Được anh. Đã đi tập trung đi. Làm team 2 không mà má ơi. Độ má. Lên ở trên đó rất 210 mấy người, không lẽ người ta đoán sai đúng không? Nếu có team 1 cho mày nhận đâu.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time... Oh, and that is really good tenacity. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to take out from this corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking to go forward now. Rice. Odegaard plowing through the middle.
Cái lồn gì á?
Arsenal so far providing no real test. And that's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Always onto this.
Cái đích này giống như em ruột anh Cường á.
Timber. Arsenal look happy to sit back for a moment here. Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. He's in a great position here. Now it's Havertz. He's played right into his path. Here's the lead. Had a shot.
Lòng quá. Tan đá nảy ra giật mình mà.
When you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed. Arsenal have fired themselves in front. Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition. Now it's Havertz. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way past. That's it out wide.
Ý là mày không công nhận bàn thắng của tao đúng không?
Looks to the other side.
Ok, anh nhận rồi chứ.
And here's Marino.
He is through here. Now the cross.
Dạ, trời ơi là trời.
And he's there to belt it away.
Còn một nha, anh em ơi.
Một tháng 30 ngày là đủ má thay được 3 ngày á.
That was well played, well stopped. Calafiori. Out towards the flank. Timber to get it back. Ball's gone astray. That's a throw.
Bây giờ là nhỏ mà
Em ủa em anh Thức, em chưa biết sợ ai đó. Đâu má thua chung với có cạnh mà phải sợ.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No, that was never going to make it. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Calafiori. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Merino. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Odegaard. Timber.
Added time.
That looks a decent ball. He won't be happy with that one.
Xong sớm vậy lẽ nè.
Probing ball. And we've reached half-time.
Cầm què thôi luật sư ơi, để mình quách nó làm. Ai mình què là được. Ủa má để cái máy bào mình quách nó búa cho. Ý là đá chậm đá chắc thôi chứ không có gì đâu. Anh vẫn công nhưng mà anh từ từ chắc thôi.
So we're just settling back into this second half. Arsenal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. He's got away. He's tried one.
Tôi chừng ói má ơi.
Rice. And he has been.
Gì vậy? Trời.
And he is going into that little black book.
Một đi anh em ơi.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
À,
That's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Havertz.
Ê, xấu gì trời.
And that could set him on his way. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go
Nhiều khi
again.
anh để cái đó chỉnh một hồn.
Rice. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Chết rồi.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chooses to get back. That is decidedly lacking. Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Chạy cứu. Trời.
Comes out for supply. 60 minutes play. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. And it's been played through.
Cái gì vậy mày ơi?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Trời ơi, Hào ơi.
Again and again. Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
That's the throw. No, again there's no way through. And it's Rice. Now it's Havertz. And he's intervened well there.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Timber steaming forward. Mosquera gets a foot in here. Mikel Merino
Going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here. Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Trời ơi, đúng kìa.
Rice, spread out to the left. It's a promising position.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Gì pháo? Kéo có đội trưởng mà.
Rice is eyeing up his options in the middle. Plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a bit of delivery. Saka.
Number 41.
Oh, that's nice.
Number 29. High heaven. Coming
Now
on
it's
the
Eze. Now it's Rice.
Drilled in low.
Má dở kìa.
Scored!
Què nha.
And with the match slipping away, they have pulled themselves off the canvas.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Má
That's
ngu
just
chưa?
would have seen it, an impact save.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Now it's Martinelli.
And a chance! And again!
Chết cái gì mà chết mày?
Has been clubbed away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chết tao. Hên. Ừ.
Gabriel Jesus. Saliba.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Arsenal go in search of a late winner.
Saliba.
Quê nha. Quý ăn 1-0.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Rồi em giữ hai trái là Quý thu một trái vẫn ăn. Rồi giữ đi. Ê, bị ổi mày. Ê, phạm lỗi dài cũng được, không được phạm lỗi đúng không nha. Má cầm banh được 36%. Chuyền đéo được luôn nè. Rồi luật sư gánh tim. Đâu biết rồi.
Thôi rồi nghe. Đây là đây mới còn rồi không cho đất sao đâu sao nó bán nữa. Vừa này Arsenal luôn á.
Đó là Arsenal phải không? Đồ má lường này khó rồi nha. Ủa?
Anh đang chuyền đây, chuyền.
Anh chỉ hiệp phụ hả? Ý là nãy giờ anh đá không có quề, anh không biết, đúng không? Nãy giờ anh đá 1 là thắng 2 thua mà.
Né này bơi.
Thầy Quý ơi.
Hay không? Anh chờ đó.
Mấy này sao tao lâu tao cẩn bữa mà làm gì muốn sụp cho tao ra mày. Không bình thường à.
Tôi tìm đó hay mấy cái tay cầm bắt rô này.
Đúng rồi, tay cầm mới nó vậy á. Không?
Một cái đi. Bên này 2 máy lại 4.
À.
Bên này 2 máy. Giá lệ nha. Cô lên mày có mày sao mày không làm cái bài viết mày giới thiệu công chúng ở trên Facebook đó.
Đúng rồi. Không phải, tại nhiều người có máy ở nhà mà sửa cái tay cầm không biết sửa ở đâu á. Không, chủ yếu là sửa thôi. Ý anh Hoàng kêu là bố mày thiếu đéo gì khách đó. Đâu cái tại cái tiền đó là của anh Hoàng mà, không phải của Thất đâu.
Kiểm tài cái nè. Vô đây vô làm tiền bạc. Nó chưa ti là được biết đó mày. Kiểm tài lại phải ơi.
Đổ lên đây rồi.
Được. Sao?
Cánh đâu nha. Ồ má chồng này 2 trái thôi nha. 2 trái thôi.
Đâm nổi không?
2 trái thôi nha. Luật sư ráng gặp quề đi để bắt nó. Gánh này. 2 trái thôi nha, đéo đập nhiều hơn á. Bạn thiếu tao 350 á. Đúng rồi. Không có đâu kìa. Này 150 là 500 á hả? Chết mạng nhỏ với ghe rồi. Vô, trận này mới gọi là đúng là gọi là cái gì? Test thực lực là đúng trận này nè, đúng không? Vô.
Then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down a serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy. And if it did justice, they are up and running already.
Đây, đỏ đó con. Đừng có ẩu nha. Đỏ một cái là chết với tao liền.
That's a foul.
in a dangerous area.
Rồi.
Taking him long. That's
Trên
gonna
Nam.
be a booking.
Rồi, ok, anh cái đó bình thường anh cần.
What a start.
Của thôi.
Đẹp ơi,
Của thôi.
anh em biết anh.
So who
Anh không
is
thua được
the
đâu, tí nữa anh cũng gỡ à.
He's having a look at what's available. Ødegaard, nicely aimed pass.
Em gồng dữ lắm mới về được, chứ gồng này là hết sức rồi. Khó lắm.
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any player in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Ødegaard. Looking to play him in.
Ôi ơi.
Subimendi. Now Timber. And it's Subimendi. Neither side especially adventurous early on. It's Saka. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Havertz. Havertz!
Còn chạy vô nữa nha ba ơi.
Kỹ này. Dâm dữ trời.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. It's wonderful striking.
So a breakthrough already. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Havertz. Very nicely done.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Arsenal are looking to break a pace. Played out to the right. Ooh, perfectly measured.
Ê! Cái lồn má mày!
Would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rice. And here's Havertz. And it's Rice. Oh, good spread. Played back in. He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Calafiori. Great vision. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Saka. And it's Subimendi. Ødegaard has created one goal already. Timber. Out to the left it goes.
Trời ơi, tự nhiên cái bẫy đó đi chưa?
Arsenal with a chance to counter
Lên
attack.
lại rồi chạy lại.
Oh, it's a steering run. He is a man on a mission.
Chính xác.
Played cross field, changing the point of attack. Rice. Havertz.
Giỡn quá vậy.
Rice. Saka. And it's Subimendi. Distributed tidily. Now Subimendi. Spread it left. And it's Subimendi. Gets a good push in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance for a shot!
Tông cặp nè.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Timber. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Timber. Havertz. Strokes it back. And it's Ødegaard. Great defending, strong and determined. And now the breakaway. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Rice. Saka. Saka unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries a shot.
Trời ơi là trời, không kiếm chị đó.
But fluffed the finish.
It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He might be in here. We are into overtime. Saka gets into a good position.
Cho mà mày không lấy hả mày? Tao cho mà mày không lấy hả? Má nó thiệt. Trời ơi, sút dâm dâm để banh vô trời, tức ta.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes going.
Đã thoải mái đi, quyết anh hiệp đó, cỡ anh à. Dâng lên đá luôn đi. Sợ cắt gì nữa.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mày má nữa.
Calafiori, that's Rice. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dài mẹ ơi.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arsenal still trailing 1-1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Zubimendi. Arsenal finding their passes. Zubimendi does well to get it back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Cái lồng má mày đưa cái banh cũng đỉ mày. Nóng quá ta.
Going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the
They're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Tries to pass it through.
Anh cứ què là được. Què trước đi là tính.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Dâng lên đá luôn đi anh Quyết, đừng sợ.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking.
Chỉ ở đây lượt này chỉ có mình em phải sống thôi.
Some resolute defending there. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Có trái nữa nha. Thì hút theo đó là e đó.
A finish right from the top draw.
Liên ở môn luôn. Bấm luôn nhiều. Má ghê.
That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was almost going to the back of the net
Làm sao mà đồng đâm một ba nói mà đâm mỗi tay điên đồ luôn kìa.
on both sides actually. Number
So that's 2 now.
Sao giữ như vậy hoài được anh ơi.
Push on and totally kill this off.
Đáng đo thêm anh ơi.
Can they get him away?
Ăn luôn đi Quý ơi. Em nó hoài mà.
Who's going to get there? Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Just about up to 75 minutes. White powering forward here. Eze in here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Driving forward.
Ơi.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Bị ổi bạn. Đó gì sao vậy? Ê! Số lên đầu tiên
Great work on the overlap. And it's hoisted clear. And here's the chance to counter. Ditch with the rangefinder there, and evidence of annoyance.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have gone for the easier pass. Now they have to quickly regroup.
It's been intercepted. He read that really well. Stopped. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
I think the pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Trời ơi, sút cái lồng mẹ.
Okay, it didn't come out, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Má mày. Tệ.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's been cut out. Well played. White.
Oh, good read. That was well played and well stopped.
Nicely spread. Oh, that's well spotted. Squeezing through.
Rồi.
So that's it. It is all
Rồi
over.
thua một đều.
In the end, then, no
Khó
joy.
quá.
Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better
Tại tao nói
team.
hai trái đúng hai trái, ok không?
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Trong hai trái có mày luôn. Hai trái đó xị với dẻ xị đuổi à.
That is time for me to thank Jim Buckley and to wish you a very good evening.
Yellow t-shirt has make his way to the convention center.
Di chuyển ơi. Thua, một đều. Chết rồi, đậu má, lần thứ ba này cũng lỗ luôn rồi. Không có thì ăn rồi đó, đậu má. Anh thua hết rồi, em tập vào ba cho.
Trên mà đó, trên mà đi đâu cùng cái này cùng cái đấy
Đấy là kèo này xả.
đây hoài mà.
Đúng rồi, quê có quyền xả hợp lý. Nếu mà cả 6 người đầu đồng ý là nhưng mà thì giờ bỏ luôn. Bỏ luôn.
Vậy.
Bây giờ bán kèo đây xả. Nhưng mà tiền điện ra.
Anh đây hả? Anh sẽ làm đúng không?
Đó.
Chương trình của ta là ép tôi.
Mà chở mà chở quá trời. Xong rồi. Gì má? Gì trời?
Chịu chính đúng không? Chịu chính đúng không?
chính thì sáng tao thấy đúng luôn mà. Đến sáng mai tới đây đi mà buồn sáng mai thì đó sáng mai sáng mai không có cắn nữa
rồi tôi 900 rồi 8,5 đi
cái
không quá hay không thì thôi nó sẽ đi thế là giữ đi
ồ nó giữa này ra chuyển liền cái đẹp nào đó từ
không cái tiền đẹp mà
chuyển sáng mai
gì chuyển quen không biết phí nổi do mình còn không mày nó đi cái xe lớn rồi không chạy đó gì đó cái tiền giờ thôi anh chỉ cho hoàng đi anh cho mất 4 xị có tiền giờ
bây giờ xanh cái đỏ đi
cậu cho con ly trà đá cậu. Buộc làm, buộc nấu á. Buộc nấu luôn. Cho con ly nước ép lá trà đông lạnh. Arsenal mua thêm thằng CB nữa ngon ha. Đồ Mosquera này hơi thọt. Nó có Mosquera này chứ nhiều.
CB hả? Còn thằng ấy đâu? Thằng đi nhở?
Thôi để Cali để dành đi. Thôi để Saka vô mấy sau đi. Lâu ở đâu vậy? Ở dưới cùng không? Không ở đây mà cầm què nổi không ra. Má cảm thấy hết sức rồi nha. Bây giờ cộng độ 5-6 trận rồi đó. Anh Quế canh thủ với nó, đừng có lao vô nha. Đó là nó cầm banh xong nó quay bên này quay bên kia, xong rồi nó cứ vuông nó cancel, anh lao vô lỡ đập 1-2 liền. Lúc mà nó ở banh ở trung lộ ngay chỗ 2 CB á, anh đừng có lao vô, anh đứng đà anh canh á. Chứ sao tao đó team mà mày với 7 solo đâu
lấy 5 trận 1 chỗ vậy vô kia vô kia
A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
vô
And seated in the
đang gọc rồi.
seat is our man. More than ready to get going here. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd will demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige them with that.
They've already started here.
Well, Peter,
Mày làm như mày đã sạch.
we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England, he tended to be playing as a centre forward, and it made it difficult for him. I mean, he wasn't attuned to that position. But now he's grown into it and things are beginning to work.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
Gấp quá vậy.
And it's Rice.
Ai?
And they can counter here. And he plays one through. Timber has it in a wide position. Ødegaard. Subimendi. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Played back in. Subimendi.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, cracking ball. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Right.
Saw that coming.
Positioning, so good from him.
And it's Timber. Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. Big chance!
Lột máy.
Goal! Arsenal!
Đáng dữ anh Quý ơi.
Havertz really played that return ball to
nhầm quá.
there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Ødegaard. It's played through for him. Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish?
Trời ơi, làm gì đâu.
He's missed, but not by that.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Má cái bàn thủ dở. Để còn có xuống luôn được người ta. Đi tin đầu thằng kia thật.
Are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nổi luôn.
Rice. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of some danger that was growing. Ødegaard proves too strong. Timber. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now breakaway. Played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Rice producing a good steal there.
Trời nhắc gì đó.
Aims beyond the defence. Saliba tries to play it through. Cute ball, how can he reach it? He's in plenty of space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rice wins the duel this time.
Trời ơi, đã thẳng chứ mà.
Havertz. That is ended up in no man's land. Timber. Can he get it through?
Gì vậy đúng không? Người ai chi dữ vậy?
Into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ødegaard.
Beautifully policed the midfield. The opposition has been handcuffed.
Ødegaard. Rice. And here's Ødegaard. Knocks it out wide. That is lovely. Ødegaard. Havertz!
Ôi. Vậy là gì đó?
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific header. That's another chance.
Lò quá. Anh giữa trận thắng này buộc hai trận thắng với lại.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise.
Anh lên như vậy nó thật gốc trời.
By the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Đi tụi em ơi.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's half-time.
Đỡ dữ vậy.
45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Em ơi. Trời ơi, chuyền băng vai.
Odegaard. Foot in. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Subimendi. Havertz. Had it Subimendi. Spread it left. Saka could try cutting in some. He gets big. Oh, surely that deserves a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 2 then. Calafiori clears it away. Good ball, good take. That's very neat. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Timber. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Saka.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Cái gì vậy?
That's gone high, a goal kick. And it's Rice. That is good pressure, just pounded him off it. Timber. Subimendi. Nicely weighted ball. And he's on his way! Oh, well played, he needed to get that.
Cái gì vậy? Sao hút đéo được luôn cái lồn má. Bóng đỉ mẹ lúng cái nút vuông luôn. Trời ơi, ngã ngu quá trời ơi. Ôi mà rồi.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Time and again they are repelled. And he welcomes it in. Bullish header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Crosses it in. Timber is there and he can get that clear.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Shifted into the flank. Showing good feet. Not the most accurate pass. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Havertz showed plenty of zest at getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Raya gets it away. Subimendi. Odegaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mosquera. Now Odegaard.
Trời ơi, chuyền ngu quá.
With that. Next Rice. Subimendi. Timber.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Subimendi. And here's Saka in with the challenge. Subimendi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There will be a fury.
Trời ơi. Quay trở lại trình anh đúng không? Ủa thôi. Người kia là cũng ngu không ít. Què cũng được quên, gõ trái què. Lệch nhịp mà, tim phải lệch nhịp đó.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8. Number 33. Number 4. Oscar. Number 41. Rice. Number 29.
That's been intercepted. They read that really well and stopped it. Keep eyes.
Kỳ vậy ta?
Gabriel Jesus with the cross. Mosquera getting this one clear.
23.
Calafiori. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And it's Eze. Calafiori. He has found the way through. Now it's Eze.
Dẫn quậy hả?
Ngoài rồi, hết rồi rồi.
And
Cái khác của em ơi,
Lậu này phải dễ lớn.
trên cầu tàu. Trưởng cầu tàu xong phút.
Đéo sút được một cái luôn cũng đỉ mày.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything players were trying to do. Very lethargic, and they were ruthlessly expected designed to be. We have to admit for me, Mr. Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin.
Rồi kèo trên mà chơi hà tút trời. Đá vậy đâu có được. Đá đâu có xứng làm kèo trên.
Tiền đâu?
Kèo trên rồi phải lên đá đồ. Gỡ quề rồi chứ có mặt mũi chứ. Rồi đưa banh ra bi luôn rồi trời. Má đá kỳ á. Kết liễu đi.
Rồi, di chuyển em ơi, có lên. Có trận hoa để đời rồi. Bảo đây.
Qua là trụ lại à. Gán đặng nha anh em. Đấy là con gọi là ba đi. Em á. Hãy lắm mày ơi.
Mẹ cầm hoa của anh Minh ngon quá. Cuối năm này cũng chỉ cần cầm hoa thôi, không cần nhiều.
Sao hết gì đi. Hẹn nhận nha anh em.
Trận này em tin anh sẽ ăn được 1-3. Em cầm què được á. À.
Anh chỉnh tài nha. Nãy tụi nó sạch viết thì không biết luôn tụi nó. Có chỗ khác liền.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening.
Trên tay đi
And
anh.
the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it was an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambiance for the central characters who are ready now to It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on
Ở
the
đây
face of it,
nếu mà nó đá rồi thì thôi hết tình huống rồi đổi.
caliber meeting with very little at stake.
Câu nhiệm vụ đầu tiên dịch sai lo
For one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Ồ,
There's the whistle, and here we go.
thiệt luôn trời.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Rice. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Saka gets it clear. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rice. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Odegaard spots it and intercepts. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's a pretty loose pass. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good for him.
Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in.
Vậy thổi mẹ từ đầu đi.
And the danger. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And he goes cross-field, and it's Timber. Rice. Turns and goes back. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal!
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. A lovely pass, but can he get there? And he welcomes it in.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them losing.
He's on it, can he get away? Well read, the danger is averted.
Well, he was given the time initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he squeezed out the harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution and get others into the match.
Let's go all the way through to the keeper. Well, they looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Havertz.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Chance here to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball swung in. Gets in a hurry. Timber. And it's Odegaard. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Saka. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Subimendi. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Saka. He Get a throw in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ødegaard. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Saka. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. And he was alert to it.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ødegaard. Timber. 5 minutes till the break. And Gabriel. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Saka. Ødegaard. To Havertz. Played out towards the right wing. There's the shot! Two up and in charge. And looking pretty good for them now.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The manager has to resist change.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and form them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Timber. Looking for the run. Ødegaard. This might shoots. Oh, nearly. But really, it's nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ødegaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zubimendi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that was somewhat errant. And he's there to belt it away. Yes, good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's in a great position here. Ødegaard, in towards the centre. And it's Marie. And here's Saka. That's good play. Ødegaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ødegaard. And it's made its way to him.
Trời ơi, tuyệt vời thôi.
Red's run in. That has not gone well.
Đâm nó đi Minh ơi. Đâm được thì đâm.
Không ai được lấy người ta đánh nó được ai được. Bị đâm màu 15 đấy.
Mày lúc nào không bị đâm. Ở đây mày chỉ có hơn tao thôi, đúng không? Hơn tao một xíu à. Đâm được đâm luôn, Quyết ơi.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Number 10.
Nó không làm gì kỳ á.
Rice.
Number 9. Gabriel Jesus. Number 33.
Calafiori might want to be careful there. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Martinelli. Zubimendi. Looks it out wide. Now it's Martinelli.
Cái chân vậy chân.
Now, someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that pass isn't the best. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Một trái thôi, một trái thôi.
Ai gì sức lượng.
Còn phải cách được sòng của mà chơi lại được cái này nó vô hết rồi. Cái này cũng hết.
Nhận quầy hết á, Quyết ơi.
Calafiori.
Chứ là em sòng.
Martinelli. There's no flag. Zubimendi receives it in a chance for a shot. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, he's been caught now. Great chance.
Fan. Trời ơi, đồ.
Now, what about a counter-attack? It's ended up in no man's land.
Man.
Rice. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get it through?
Trời ơi.
But fluffed the finish.
Ba xuống cho nói rồi mà Cung Thành nó đéo
So
xuống.
much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Zubimendi. And it's Rice. And it's Eze. Tries to pass it through.
Chết chưa? À, vô một luôn. Đấy, má không vào.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It is a good finish.
Bây giờ đi mời. Bây giờ là thắng rồi ba ơi.
It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrived in situations like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he
Má không vào.
doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Arsenal are in a position of real strength now. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. It's a sharp pass. All the way back. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Gabriel. And here's Jesus.
Bắn kìa, cái lồng mẹ mày.
Jesus.
Đứng nha.
Getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Hay nè, hay nè, hay nè. Hay nè.
One sweep of executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they were at one end, they end up shooting at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Gì đó.
And there goes the final.
Cái này quà đó
It was a frustrating game. At times, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better
Vậy á,
job.
dứt ổn lên nữa tại vì mẹ không bắt được, chịu luôn á.
Lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.
Arsenal luôn.
Pretty lethargic.
Mày chắc chưa?
ruthlessly exploited and deserved it.
Dạ, Arsenal luôn đó.
Má dở dữ vậy trời. Anh ăn được anh Quyết. Thì trận nào chả cầm về má. Con má nó kèo dưới mà. Bà được không? Không sao. Ngồi đít đã dở rồi. Đã đấm đéo gì nó. Má cho EJ đó trước luôn ta. Odegaard sau à? Mà EJ có super sub.
Không. Có đâu.
Có.
Rồi, mặt tới rồi kìa. Đó luôn, dài đó. Đây.
Ủa EJ không có super sub hả? Rồi mày đá trước luôn mày. Có cái EJ thể lực yếu lắm.
Rồi, kia đã trước.
Nhưng mà không có thằng nào múa được hết trơn á.
Arsenal làm gì muốn Arsenal chứ nhân ngon đi.
Cho xa đi. Một con có 2 chiến thắng rồi nha.
Gì đó.
Tập trung vô nha. Rồi, Havertz thì biến đi.
Anh Thắng anh muốn gáy gì anh gáy.
Gáy sao được? Anh Thắng.
Cái mặt ông tôi biết chạy ra.
Mai tất nhiên là có.
Nó chạy ra.
Nó gì vậy? Đó. Tài nhá.
Cho xa chân gì ta? Má đây mình gối chìm giật lót sút đẹp quá.
Đấy giờ biết là từng có áp nó, đâu phải sẵn rồi.
Áp gì này độ má bạn
Nó ngoài như nó múa làm
thằng này đọc như một cuốn sách rồi. Mày muốn múa thì mày múa, tao nhường sân khấu cho mày luôn á. Múa đi. Cố lên Quyết ơi.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game and the passionate crowd follows. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley. Hi Peter, it's great to be here. Just listen to that noise. This place is...
Chiến thuật sống dài lắm nha, đất nha.
Let's hope we get a contest early in the setting.
No.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, if you did just miss it, you're up and running already.
Không sao anh, đó bình tĩnh thôi. Mới đầu trận mà.
And slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mosquera. Trying to hit the front line.
Giữ lại cái.
Spots it and intercepts. Well, they've got back in a hurry. Havertz. And now the breakaway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. but being such a smart player,
Mẹ đạp tao hả?
with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre half at times, as well as making those deep long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning.
Đổ đi bên Bắc, farm rồi, 3 năm trái cái bên Bắc.
Through here.
Đổ bên kia xì liền à.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these
Thằng này xấu xí gì ta, cái đó kìa. Mày trời ơi.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender who was ever so determined. Great defender, strong and determined. Trossard. And here's the chance to counter. Rice is hurtling down that left-hand side. Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Well, he needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Steaming on goalwards. Back. Arsenal under the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Cái lò mẹ.
Well, he's not happy. The referee's let it go. 30 minutes gone. Out to the left it goes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Em phạm đi anh.
That is good awareness. Gabriel. Mosquera. Now Timber. Saka producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Zubimendi. That's been cut
Trời
out.
ơi, cứ làm đã.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Here's Odegaard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. That's a lovely pass. And the flag has stayed down. Saka's delivered. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Con mẹ mày! Mày đợi đi! Mày đợi đi! Còn mẹ, nó sẽ
Arsenal take the lead. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One is going to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the first half is
Xuống mất thế trận với nó.
talking points in that first half.
Xuống độ má, nó bị thở thằng này, múa, nó tím ghê lắm.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Lò má. Trời ơi.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. Rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
Ok.
There was
Đang quay hết á.
Just way too
Đá
far.
chậu thôi nha anh
The
Quyết.
keeper was never going
Đừng có để đừng có để bị đâm thêm.
Arsenal will grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Timber. Over to the other side. Saka. Timber.
Nghĩ tới đi cái lời nó tự lại.
And it's Rice.
Đã chính xác người ta đá sắp xỉu.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Rice. Well, Peter, to see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Ødegaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short.
Má gì lời.
Just the goalkeeper's a chance.
Sợ cả người ta.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. So we've reached the hour mark.
Rice.
And they can counter here. Now it's Ødegaard. And it's Timber. Subinere for Rice. There were better options before the ball was lost.
Chị vậy chính ngồi cái lòng.
Now that's well seen too. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get onto this? That's very neat.
Trời đâu mới này sẽ được sẵn với đó.
Gabriel.
Gì lại trời.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Má mày cái banh dở dữ vậy. Đồ mày làm gì trời. Cái đồ má mày cứ dở sao.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Ødegaard. Number 41, Rice. Number 7, second. Number 19, Trossard.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 23, Mikel Merino.
Right. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Merino.
Taking place.
He's had it nicked away. And it's Eze. And the pass is intercepted. Subinere.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Subinere. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Merino. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Havertz. Can he finish? Eze. Some excellent tackling here. And
Trời ơi.
perfect example. Now it's Merino.
Đá chích mẹ mày múa hả?
And that's been won straight back. Saliba. For Merino. Calafiori has it out wide and in space.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Lộn, kèo trên đá bị ổi trời.
Ball was coming.
Đá gì không xứng đáng thì kèo trên dữ vậy.
Players have gathered round and they are
Nữa,
clearly
mình trẻ mấy cái tiến thủ mà đá. Trời ơi má, nguyên dấu trừ luôn rồi, đá gì nữa. Chấn thương rồi má. À bớt kìa. Ổn này bị ổi với ta. Rồi, chung kết rồi nè.
Arsenal
Cái bàn về là thua.
make their change now with a break in play. So they were calling for him and now they get it.
Nâng tốt đá đi anh Quyết ơi.
What they want to do here, just get the ball to him and hope.
Không, nâng tốt đá, nâng tốt đá.
It's a little magic.
Quầy thua mà, mình đang quầy. Em đang tốt đá luôn á. Cũng ra hiệp chữ tỷ số luôn lặng đó.
That's going to go a long way.
Nè, đồ má coi ngày đích nó báo nè. Số phận rồi mày ơi.
And it's Marie. He's in a great position.
Má lên về xuống là đẹp luôn rồi.
Settle
Lộn chết.
for the draw now.
Cái gì mà thôi biết nhưng mà mình phải có kinh nghiệm chứ lần trước mình thua toàn banh cuối không biết không. Xuống đây.
Can he get it through? El Merino gets into a good position.
Tập được điểm mình cái queo à.
For simplicity about this contest, Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Tàn quá.
White. And he's been
Thì
shot.
cái này như quay đó vậy.
Gabriel.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
2 minutes to be added on.
Đây này, cú đích kìa. Hay quá ơi. Ê, từ từ còn quyết 87 á, từ từ. Kề tốt luôn, kỳ ta.
Both on show in equal measure. Just not enough
Chỉ
on
cần
the
tốt
side
rồi,
to
mình
find
không
out.
chịu về tốt luôn để hoài.
How would you
Thua
sum
mình
up
cũng
what
công,
we've witnessed,
sắp
Jimmy?
chịu mình
Arsenal
công á.
can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes,
Giờ
there
lúc
is some
chịu về tốt
time
rồi, đang đèo rồi.
too.
Chưa.
Both wish you a
Từ ổn định. Đá đi anh Quyết cứ kệ đá đi. Trời ơi, gai hết sức luôn, nãy giờ thì tới 2 đồng thủ. Vô anh. Chết tao rồi. Chết. Tay ơi. Tội đồ. Chuột rồi. Tội đồ của team ơi. Tiếng đất á, gọi là xe good.
Ba vuông ta.
Sao má vuông không hiểu luôn.
Tôi cầm vô ba vuông rồi có biết.
Cầm nữa với tao. Sao nó cũng sao. Hay quá mày. Quá đẹp cái nó tốt.
Bạn chuyển hai sĩ cho tiệm. Chuyển 200 cho tiệm.
Vậy ba chuyện là bá vô anh trận về mà. Đi họp. Gì vậy đi họp nữa. 200.
Chuyển con đi cái bàn.
Vô đánh trận này hết. Quyết.
tiền kêu lần đó đây bạn cái câu má vuông luôn được mấy
chuột lỗi lại liền á.
vuông luôn các bác không biết xét không luôn thật
Picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a lovely.
Tao đá con trận nó về rồi.
đây nó đi đánh
I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by
Đang đúng tay rồi.
of Jim Begley.
Chấp hay phò mã được gì ta?
1,5
Sao để trái cái điện thoại đâu rồi?
Cái bằng đó là tội đồ nữa.
bạn anh nói chuyện em một xì hả bạn là tội đồ ấy
Tại sao anh không biết hạ tốt cho anh hả?
để cho thì nó sẽ
Chỉ biết hạ tốt đá luôn. Nguy hiểm quá.
sống tâm
Tự nhiên ông chỉnh tiền đạo về hết luôn. Cứ đẩy bình thường mà xuống tút thôi. Cái ông Quyết anh chỉnh cho con gác về hậu về cánh trái con cài tùm á.
Đấy là lúc đó nói gì không?
nó câu vô nó vô giờ bác ít câu cái banh vô bác ít học cái banh
Gỡ hoài là hay lắm rồi đó. Sơ sức phút cuối thôi.
Chắc anh hẹp cái gì? Mà đá được có một trận
có nghĩa là gì
đấy Smart là ship khó. Nó tự thuộc, nó tự kiện, nó canh cơ.
Gì đá không có thật.
Tao nói tao đá nó có một trận à.
Vui vẻ. Ly nước đi.
bây giờ nó không gì
Sao đá không trận đi.
Đi về ba ơi.
Sao mời tiền.
ủa biết chỉ có chập ba mà sao chỉ cho việc nữa
Tí là chở hàng. Qua giờ là đến tại sao nó ba hai. Đâu rồi.
cái còn 300 đơn là cái nhau đây chỉ có điểm chậm đơn tay chậm cũng rất là cầu trong số 200 là mọi người đem cho chúng thêm trăm quấy cái ngoài bây giờ anh trừ trăm đấy
Ủa về hết 66.
Vô
không
Ủa về hết luôn hả?
bây giờ phải làm chặt gì giờ anh hô lên để cho tới em hô lên làm cho đọc đi
Anh chán gì tự nhiên vậy?
hô lên mày chết mày
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening. Promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the expert seat is our man Jim Begley. Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Vô.
It's been fantastic. Now, the game is It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And if he did just miss it, we are up and running already. Scared, did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
While football is a simple game, complicated by footballers, why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's made its way to him. This is Dembele. This is Dembele. Dembele! It was a super hit, but it was always just off target. Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Chửi là đúng rồi.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The great playmaker Jean Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Mosquera. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play it in. Aimed in towards the centre. Back in possession and ready to go again. Arsenal are looking to break a pace. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and it gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Searching pass he's played there.
Dở như rồi.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Ramos.
Theo lẽ không được á.
Hakimi picks it up out wide. And the shot!
Trời chụp được luôn hả?
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short into feet.
Certainly not as big as those.
Nhớ để cái tên này nha, đừng có tháo nha. Dạ luôn cơ.
Túi rồi sắp tiền nữa. Có là cái tình huống là sao câu vô đến đầu. Khóc à? Thiệt vô. Không ai tập hợp cái đội đó. Bây giờ mình còn lại cái gì ba tiếp đó. Cái đó thì bán cái là chính xác lắm ba ơi. Cứ banh nước vô là đầu sẽ có hai quá trình lắm em cái có chuyện lắm làm mình biểu chế đó.
Mày không bắt hả mày? Sao không bắt kìa? Nó bắt ông Tường.
No goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition.
Em về giờ đá không trận à, đá với ít không trận à. Mãi đi.
Hakimi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Havertz going full tilt down the left. Oh,
Hay.
It's in! So remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is the going better, possibly.
Timber. Well, it's a nice idea when the execution was
Ý đó là cái gì?
and it's the
Cái bán chạy.
Dembele. And here's Ramos. Now that looks a decent ball.
Trời chùm con mà nha.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Gabriel getting this one clear.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Fabian Ruiz. Chance!
Trời ơi.
Didn't come off,
Nếu
but
mà cái mót ta.
audacious effort.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Xạo thiệt ừ.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish?
Trời chùm ghê vậy. Rồi bây giờ.
The half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side able truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Havertz. Pacho. Now João Neves. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And it's Neves. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gonzalo Ramos receives it in a good position here. Vitinha plays a sharp little ball here. Dembele! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. He won't be happy with that one. João Neves. Oh, it's Dembele. Knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Timber. Zubimendi. Spread out to the left. Saka goes on a charge down the left. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, red. Nice interception. Vitinha. João Neves. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Neves. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now there's a fine ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Marquinhos with the slide tackle there. And it's Neves. Well, they've got it again, and that's gone loose. And here's Ramos. Vitinha.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Picked out brilliantly. He's dealt with that really well. Ødegaard. Chance here to counter. Looking for options for movement. Saka had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Dembele considers his options.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro 17.
Now, can they get him away?
À leur place, le
Nuno
numéro
Mendes.
19. Le
He's in a good position here.
Le numéro 33.
Eze.
Le numéro 14.
Now, what about a
Changement.
counter-attack? Zabani spots it and intercepts. He's in a great position here. And it's Zaire Emery. Aims beyond the chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Has a shot! Eze, out of this world! A finish of true class!
Il y aura 2
Late
minutes de temps
drama,
additionnel.
late goal! This will be one frantic ending! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking.
And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain call through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win.